There we go. I don't know why Windows didn't update over the weekend. That is weird. That is weird. Hi, Chesney. How are you doing? Nick with the first. How was your weekend, Nick? Do anything fun this weekend? Nick, also, did you see that I got my Last of Us Part 2 Platinum last week? I don't know if you were in the stream last week when I was talking about it, but you catching Ellie made me remember to tell you. So we got another platinum down, Nick. And and it counted um towards Steam and PlayStation because in order to play Last of Us Part 2 on Steam, you have to link your PlayStation account. So it was a 2-for-1 deal. Same thing when I platinumed Until Dawn. Hi Worlds, how you doing tonight? Go ahead and get into it. I will try to keep my bashing of 3 Remake to a minimum. I will try to find positive things to say. And just because we can, I'm probably gonna be using the cherry glitch today just to get through it faster. But we're just gonna cherry glitch it up today. For those of you that have never seen the cherry glitch, my mod Evil Cherryberry found this glitch while using the trainer in game to where it kind of makes your rocket launcher go burr really fucking fast. And it's glorious, and it's kind of become the only way that I want to play the game anymore. It's the only way that I can have fun with this game anymore. My favorite song, your favorite song, because you're a pink pony girl and you dance at the club. Because you're a pink pony girl and you dance at the club. Let's cherry glitch it up, guys. So I found a couple new mods last night. I couldn't, nothing. I figured it out. I figured it out. I found a mod to give Jill her classic hair from RE3OG instead of whatever they decided to give her in this. We still have our battle suit on. And then I turned Carlos. See, classic Jill hair. I turned Carlos into Leon from RE6. I don't know if I like that mod yet. The face kind of looks weird.
What the hell is that thing?
And then Nemesis is still OG Nemesis. Because I can't seem to turn this mod off anymore. I love this suit too. We like to put Claire in it in 2 Remake as well. Beanit really likes it when I put Claire in it.
No way.
Can't blame him at all. But look how good OG Nemesis look. After we get rid of the fog. We'll look later. It'll be a really good OG Nemesis shot up ahead. I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is her suit from 5 when she's got the chest piece in. But look how good he looks. All good. I was trying to actually figure out exactly where it was from, Chesney. But yeah, this is from 5. How's the audio going? He does look killer. Actually extra loud for me right now. when he's on the train.
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damn
Yeah.
if I know. But right now it's got a hard on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Mm-hmm. The longer we wait, the more
How did this
screwed
all
we are.
happen so fast?
I don't know.
The forced walking section that every Resident Evil game likes to start you out with.
It's like our place.
And that drives me crazy every single time.
Hey!
Every single time this drives me crazy.
Damn it!
There we go, we can run.
How could this many people be infected?
Let's go. Bye, Brad. We'll see you in a bit.
Sorry.
In a bit, I mean like 20 minutes when we play as Carlos wrong way. So the cherry glitch, you'll see it in a minute once we get the rocket launcher. When you have the trainer on and you perform a perfect dodge, it pretty much turns the rocket launcher into like an SMG. And it goes burr really fucking fast. And I love it.
Parking garage.
You'll see in a minute. Because we gotta get to the rocket launcher.
All right?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
It's cheesy,
Parking garage isn't far.
but for as much as I dislike this game, I like that it's made the game fun again. I like that it's made the game tolerable.
Fast car, Ethan!
Nice car, Ethan. That's a booty. Only 3% horny. What a shame, Keely. What a shame. What a shame.
Start, damn it!
Um.
It's my turn, bitch!
He looks so good. It's sad that it's a DBD asset too. DBD can do Nemesis better than RE3 can. This right here, this is a screenshot I have.
Hey! Fuckface!
Leon! Leon's coming to save Jill today.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on.
I don't know about the
Get you
face
someplace
yet.
safe.
It is the 6
We're in
Leon.
the clear.
Hope so.
We've been.
Face does look more like Louise. It really does.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing.
Does look a little bit like Sam Winchester. It does
It
indeed.
knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
But let's be honest, we're going to be looking at the ass most of the run anyway,
Promise you're in
not the
good
face.
I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS.
Sam is played by
Fuck,
Jared
you guys are the
Padalecki.
ones who caused
Dean
all
is Jensen Ackles, so
What are you talking about?
pick which one that you feel like you're talking
going to the
about.
shelter.
I would guess that you're talking about Sam because of the hair, because Jared Padalecki's got a lot more hair than Jensen, but you're talking about Jensen. Perfect. Jensen's nice. Jensen's nice to look at. I was always a big Jared Padalecki fan though, because I watched Gilmore Girls in my teenage years, and Jared Padalecki started as a heartthrob on Gilmore Girls before he moved to Supernatural.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name?
Mikhail.
She is an elite operative of RPD Special Tactics.
We're not gonna watch all the cutscenes, but some of them I actually enjoy.
Her name is something Valentine.
I like how he just hypes her up this entire cutscene.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am
He was your sister's crush. Jared Padalecki was a lot of girls' crush. You're a fan of Milo? It's good too. I hated his character, but he was fine. I was always Team Logan, so I was Matt Zuckery. But the other two were fine too.
100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead.
I love her hair in this mod though. Like, I don't know why we couldn't keep this hair.
First things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up
I don't know why we couldn't keep this hair in the remake. It looks so much more natural on her. I'm not typically a short hair fan. He was also in Heroes, and I doubt you would have watched this, but he did, This Is Us as well, if maybe a sister got obsessed with that show.
What's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You might get in the subway.
That was This Is Us.
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
I never super got into it. I tried and tried and tried because not only was he in it, but I was a Mandy Moore fan as a teenager. So I wanted to like it. I just could never do it. I could never do it. We need to, like, dodge, and then it goes slow-mo to get to him. There we go. There we go. We got it. I'm a happy panda.
Holy shit!
Holy shit, indeed. I'm a happy panda. Give me this in any of the games and you will win me. Really? That didn't get you, man? Didn't get her. Yeah, we call it the cherry glitch because Evil Cherry Berry found it one day.
Hi.
Hi, Casual. How are you doing tonight? How's the family? How you doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. Suffering through this masterpiece of a game so we can get to 4 Remake. Glad you guys are doing well.
Gotta put this out.
Oh, you know, we're gonna do the thing.
There.
But I used to know that, like, people low-key hated this game, right? But honestly, it wasn't until beginning of this month when I finally actually fully played through RE3 Nemesis that, like, I truly got it. I used Nexus mods
UBCS?
for all of my Resident Evil games. For Resident Evil, the best way to do it, in my opinion, is you download this program called Fluffy Mod Manager, and then from there you just go to Nexus Mods, you search the game, and then put the mods in the Fluffy and just turn them on. Tubby is a fat molded from RE7 that Keely is obsessed with. Of course, of course. I think that modding Resident Evil makes the games more fun. They're fucking masterpieces as they are, but it's even more fun when you can mod them. It's funny because before Resident Evil, I honestly hated modding games. But now I'm always scrolling through Nexus to see what's new. So the only problem with
Smells like
the
I don't even
glitch
want to think about it.
is that you can't heal to spit out the toxin in this section. But since you're doing the glitch, you're not using health either. What do you mean he splashed out on it? Is this some term that I'm too old to understand? Oh, he spent a lot on it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, I get you, I get you, I get you. Healy, when you said splashed out on it, my brain went dirty. Okay? My brain went dirty.
Get it out!
Yeah, because we're doing the glitch, we pretty much have to walk through this entire section, which sucks, but we will live. I know, I know. I've got a dirty fucking mind, what can I say? Well, see, that's why I, like, didn't think. I'm like, this can't be right. I can't be right about this. I'm like, I need her to clarify. I need her to clarify because what I'm thinking cannot be right. And I was correct. What I was thinking indeed was not right. Well, I hope it's a good PC. From what you're saying, it sounds like it is. Is there anything that he specifically wants to play on PC that made him do it? He wants to mod all of his Resident Evil games. Proud of him. I'm proud of him. I still need to sit down and play Witcher and Skyrim. I'm gonna need a translation into USD for that. I'm gonna need a translation to USD. Thank you. About 8 grand. He spent 8 grand on his PC. Thank you, Mina. Don't let him talk to Rax. Don't let him talk to Rax. Rax doesn't need any ideas. Got it? Got it. Robbie and Rax cannot be friends. No, I was saying thank you, Bean, for translating money for me.
Done. Time to get the hell out of here.
There we go. Blow them all up. Hi, tree.
Bitch, I'm a cargo
I think
move.
this is the wrong way. How you doing tonight, Tree? How was your weekend? Tree, I had toasted ravioli today. I'm glad you came in tonight. I've been wanting to tell you. Okay, right when we get out of here, she will automatically get rid of the toxin, and we are back in business.
Gross.
And we can run again.
Okay.
Nice. I want ribs and white rice. Tell it to stop raining here so Rax can use the grill again. And he can make me ribs.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway.
I need it to stop raining. I really do.
Unfortunately, all I can tell you is that it's somewhere in the area.
You don't even know what building? That's helpful.
It rained literally, no joke, guys, every day from like Monday to Friday last week. We got a couple days off and it just rained again before stream. Not kidding you. Bye-bye. I'm ready for a break. Not that I'm really your most outdoorsy girl ever, but I'm tired of it always being raining when I have to go somewhere. We did, and it cooled it down, and I appreciate that it cooled it down, Beanut. But it was like hardcore storms here. It wasn't just like drizzling or anything, it flat out stormed. We're doing well, we're doing well. Community took advantage of the sub sale, and we have to play Poppy Playtime in October. Thank you, Tree. I got it done last week. Nice try, Nemi. You can't come in here, I think. I hope. I really don't remember.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice.
Okay.
All right, where are we headed?
FA.
We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm
if I
super
can
down.
remember.
Consider it done.
And then SA.
Valid route.
Yay!
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too.
I am amazing,
Back to
thank
the
you.
station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
One thing I love about Carlos in this game, he's an excellent hype man. Carlos makes you feel good about yourself in this game. The one thing that I do give the remakes credit for, and all the remakes do this, the remakes are very good at giving people character. They're very good at giving people character. Yeah, he makes us feel good, all right. Exactly. Exactly. No, they're very good at, like, giving them more character. They gave Luis a better backstory in 4 Remake than he initially had in OG. Carlos, if you ask me, is a bit of a wet blanket in 3 OG. I don't know. We need to talk about that, actually. We do need to talk about that. There was a Capcom showcase on Thursday. I think. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. They showed a little bit of gameplay of Requiem. And there was a lot of developer conversations.
You want stars?
I'll give you stars. I always forget that the line's there. So yeah, they showed a little gameplay and they talked about stuff. And they were saying that they initially thought of making Leon the protagonist of 9, but didn't think that Leon worked in horror games anymore. Because Leon has been through so much that Leon is not gonna get scared of anything, right? They're like, oh, Leon's not going to get jump scared by a bucket falling in a hallway, right? And it makes sense. They're correct in this. Leon's not going to get scared by like some random ambiance sounds anymore after all he's been through in the franchise. It's true. But they're like trying so hard to shut down like all the Twitter rumors that Leon is going to be in the game. They're trying so goddamn hard. Yeah, to be fair, they only said he's not the main character. Which I feel like we already knew that. I feel like from the fact that she was in the initial trailer and like it's all been revolving around her. I feel like we all knew that Grace is in fact the main character. Like I don't know anybody that wasn't convinced that she wasn't the main character. I never saw anything to the fact that she was not the main. So like them saying that they like couldn't make Leon the main. Well, yeah, you can't, but that doesn't mean that he's not in the game at all. I still and then they started talking about like going back to Raccoon City is like a eulogy of everybody that's been there before and whatnot. I would love, honestly, as much as I love Leon, we were talking about this in Cherry's stream yesterday too, and we've talked about it like all fucking week long. Um, as much as I love Leon, I will take Leon. I will take Jill. I will take Claire. I'll fucking take Carlos. I would take anybody coming back for RE9. The only one that I'm going to be slightly upset about is if we just get Chris again. I don't hate Chris. There's nothing wrong with Chris. But we had Chris in RE5, RE6, fake Chris in RE7, and then he was in Village. Seen a lot of fucking Chris. Seen a lot of fucking Chris. I want to see what other people are up to. I want to see what other people are up to. I want to see how other people react to Raccoon City. Because technically, Chris was in RE1, which was really set in Arclay, which was like, you know, right outside of Raccoon City. But he was like not in the city during the outbreak. He was off on his own adventure doing Code Veronica stuff. I want to see one of the OGs be in Raccoon City. Honestly, I want Jill, Claire, or Leon. Carlos, I'm a big Carlos fan in Remake. I'll be happy with Carlos, but I want one of the other three. Yes, yes. I will eat white rice with soy sauce straight up tree. I don't need any meat in it whatsoever. My favorite girl dinner is just a bowl of rice with soy sauce. I think Rax hates me for it because he hates the smell. But my absolute favorite girl dinner. But no, I want one of the originals. I'll take Carlos, but I really want to see Jill. I really want to see Jill, if I'm being perfectly honest. I love Leon, but we haven't seen Jill since 5. And Jill probably has so much fucking trauma with Raccoon City.
Carlos, do you copy?
I want to see her go back to Raccoon City. I'll even take Rebecca. I will. I won't be mad if it's Rebecca because we haven't seen Rebecca since 1. Unless you count like the CGI movies, which I don't always count the movies.
Oh, what was that?
But as a playable character, we have not seen Rebecca since 1. And even then, she was only like a side character on Chris's campaign if you got Chris injured.
What the fuck was that?
It was such a random occurrence to get to play as Rebecca. But even then, like, as much as I do, I went to the wrong side. As much as I do enjoy Rebecca, I don't know. I think that with all that Jill went through in 3 and in 1 and with like, you know, all of her Wesker trauma in 5, I would love to see Jill back in Raccoon City where it all began. Probably the, if I had to guess, the, G mutants. The gammas. The gammas are disgusting. The hunter gammas are gross. They do be gross. What, you want a whole game where you play as Wesker? I'll take that. Keely would play that on release day. It'd be me finally getting Keely to be excited about a Resident Evil game. See? 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 Let Keely play the hot guy. She'd be in on it. Speaking of pre-orders, though, I am anxiously awaiting pre-orders to open up for Requiem. I was honestly hoping that we would get pre-order information at the Capcom event, but maybe at Gamescom or at the Game Awards. I know, right? Keels has actually played a Resident Evil, though, being at Keels played 4 Remake with Robbie about a month or 2 ago. And then she was supposed to start 2, and I don't think they ever did. Not yet. She's got it, though. She owns it. It's a possibility. And it's streamer, still no proof. Proof is she's got all of the Steam achievements that she earned. There's your proof. And she sent me pictures. You know the bear traps in 4 Remake? She put a piece of cheese as a mod.
Yeah, I'm alive.
She found a mod where she put a piece of cheese in the bear trap. And I'm like, well, this checks out. That's how you fucking trap a Keely, is by putting a piece of cheese in a bear trap. Robbie was right. Not gonna lie, I love your cheese mod, and I want it, but my blind ass needs my bright red traps. My blind ass needs my bright red traps, or else I would be fucked. I fucked something up. Nope, okay. I just didn't go all the way around. I do like the dodge in this game. I like that the dodge kind of feels like I can move faster, even though I know that I'm actually not moving faster. It gives me the false sense of illusion that I'm going fast, and that's all I need. Just like in Silent Hill 2 Remake, when you guys have seen me run it, I'm just like dodging down the stairs the entire way. It just gives me something to do. Just sit here and spam dodge over and over again. I think the dodge in Remake works better than it did in the OG. I had trouble figuring out the dodge in OG. Had in the stair skate. I finally got... I don't know if you were here the night that I tried it, but I did an RE1 Remake speedrun a month or so ago being it, and I actually taught myself how to skate in RE1 on keyboard mouse. I was proud of it. Is it perfect? No. Can I do it as good as like actual speedrunners can? Fuck no. but it made me happy. DVD games were a lot better. Nice. Good. I was getting so annoyed yesterday. Like, we had 5 gens left, and I was over here getting fucking tunneled out at 5 gens. There is absolutely no excuse for that shit.
Bastard's dead.
Like, I didn't have TTV in my name. I haven't had TTV in my DB name in years. Wasn't doing anything. Didn't have a flashlight. Didn't do anything, you know? And just, nope, nope, I'm not gonna leave this spot, and you're not gonna get to do anything. Nice. On to 5 gens during the anniversary, no less. When I'm not having a flashlight, I'm not trying to be toxic. I wasn't even in there with an item because I was working on leveling Maria. And my Maria doesn't have dog shit on her right now except for cakes. They were such bullshit yesterday. And it sucks, like, I remember back when I used to play League of Legends, we would say that, like, the worst day to play is on a fucking Sunday. Because, like, all the idiots that really don't know how to play are gonna play on a Sunday, right? And, like, I would just always sit here and bitch to Rax. Because, like, Sundays were, like, our easiest days to play. Like, errands for the week were done. We were just, like, chilling out and whatnot before work the next day. Like, I just want to relax and play my game. But all of the fucking idiots were always out in League of Legends on a fucking Sunday. And it just used to always piss me the fuck off. And like in DBD, it's not that much different, except it just feels like it's a weekend thing in general. Like, you can't do online gaming on the weekend because everybody's on trying to game on the weekend. Why am I going upstairs? It's just annoying. Like, I just want to chill and play my game in my free time.
Really?
I shouldn't have to not get to do it because it's a weekend. I tried, Keely. I tried. The one day I really try to, like, get Keely to play a game with me, she's, like, having a Discord free day. The one day that I'm like, hey, I'm free. Hey, I'm free. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm free. She's on a no Discord day. I sent her coffee pictures that day and everything. Of course, of course. I don't know. Are you like very Discord savvy, Mina? Cause on Friday, I did a @DBD roll. Ping to let people know I was playing. So if you go to the roles channel in my Discord and react to the DBD post, anytime that I decide to play and ping the DBD role, you'll get a notification in the server.
This is insane.
Run! Because I did that on Friday, and then Judy and I played for a little bit. And then I even got Crow to join us. We almost had a full squad. And then Groceries was gonna join, but then didn't make it home before we gave up. We hit that struggle over the weekend when Judy and I played, where we were getting spring trap after spring trap after spring trap, and there was a point, like, I kind of felt bad because Crow had just got
I
on,
know we didn't get off to a great start.
but I was so over spring
Saved my ass
traps.
first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
You haven't even had one of them
Well,
today?
What matters is that we can get everyone
Keely's
out
gonna
of the city.
convince me to DBD tonight.
Now you'll be safe.
What about you?
I couldn't decide if I was gonna DBD or Disney.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders.
I kept on playing Mario Kart with Grace over the weekend. That's when they were horrible. Well, Saturday was really horrible. Friday, I could tolerate Friday. I just got bored of Springtraps. I want to see something.
I haven't done
I want this. I want the shitbird line.
Why? Are you worried about teammates?
I'm gonna move this up here for just a second so it doesn't flip all over things.
Funny how brainless zombies can.
I want my
push
shitbird line.
a tune like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
Yeah, I did a little Dreamlight Valley yesterday before Grace switched to Mario Kart.
What was that?
I found. Have you been playing Mario Kart at all, Keely?
How is this
I found the cutest cosmetic ever.
Come this way.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
I got Burger Toad.
Nikolai!
It's Toad with a cute little burger on his head.
Get off
Oh, I missed what I wanted to get.
shit bird.
Still love it. Get off my train, shitbird is a fantastic line. I thought the screenshot would be better, though. It didn't angle up how I wanted it to. Let's go, Leon. You know where you are.
Scoot on, Romeo. This is the police station. You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
It's so cute, Keely. You need to Google it. It's literally Toad with like a burger on top of his head. The multiplayer mode that we were doing last night is really nice, though. Like,
These stars.
it throws you into like a mini lobby free play section after each game, so you can drive around the map that you were just on and like get the food stalls and whatnot instead of trying to do it in a race,
Find him and take him into custody. Custody?
which was really nice. Because, you know, sometimes during a race it can be hard to like actually focus on getting the food. Yeah, yeah.
Take a look at this.
And especially like when you're playing with people, it's like if you're going around trying to go for food, you're like just asking for an L.
He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like
I think I've got... I'm missing like one of a lot of
Good to know.
people.
I'll open the
And I
search
don't
and
know, like, supposedly Grace was saying like there's a YouTube video
call you if I find anything.
of like a master track where you spend like 2 hours just driving around and getting all of them. If I ever get like really bored one night, I might look into that to just wipe them all out, you know?
What the hell was that thing?
'Cause I want to get all of them, but I'm like getting annoyed like trying to get them on my own. Because like I feel like I'm just getting the same shit over and over and over again, you know?
Here we go.
I'm not going to try to make the glitch work in this section. It's too short to even bother.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here.
Yeah, I'm just getting the same ones over and over and over again.
Right.
Getting old fast. It would just be easier to just follow a guide and knock them all out one night. Troy has been added. I haven't seen him be caught yet, though. Everything that has been requested is in right now. I need him too. Not gonna lie though, I felt a little gross looking for pictures. Well, like, yeah, it was my childhood, so it shouldn't, you know? But God, he looks like a baby. Like, compared to Zac Efron now, fucking baby. Hi. Okay, okay, that's enough of you. That's enough of you. No, like, I know it's, like, crazy and all in my head. But yeah, it's... he was half my age, you know? Half my age when he did that movie. Sucks to be popular. One at a time, take a number.
This is
Yeah, this section's not even worth trying to make the glitch work.
This will take some time. Look around, see if you can find
Okay, bye. Got Bella, nice.
Am I the only one who made it?
Now that to your dog, she had to have an emergency bath last night because she got stinky.
Damn it.
I don't think we could do that. I don't think we can do that. You see, if we try to take stuff away from him, you know that all that does? You know all that does? It makes him annoy me twice as much. He needs these things to entertain him. And just like I need things to keep me from annoying him. You know those TikToks of like guys getting their girls like their favorite things? Like get them a good snack, a good book, like something to do for a few hours so they can go off and game. You seen those TikToks? It's racks with me all the time. Make sure we each have something to do. Make sure we have something to do. I love things go burr.
Carlos, you still there? Oh, come on. You're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
I love when things go burr.
Gonna be okay.
I want a fish.
I promise.
There we go.
Tyrell, where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty, I'm on my way.
I don't got time for this!
I need a perfect dodge. Come on. There we go. Do you only have potatoes there? They do only have potatoes there. They do indeed. Remember, Keels, you have nothing.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel
You have nothing, remember? You're typing out fun or potatoes. Oh my God. I've been to like Americanized Irish pubs before. The only thing that like really stands out that I can remember from like the menus is like shepherd's pie, mostly. And then like I always think fish and chips too, but that's technically like England more than Ireland. But yeah, and then like I always get confused if like bangers and mash is like Irish or English again. Well, isn't black pudding, is that like the blood pudding or is that something else? Am I getting this confused? The fuck is the room with the key? Seriously, where's the room with the key? I forgot. Okay, so I think it sounds disgusting, right? Absolutely disgusting. But I gotta admit that I would try it. I think something wrong here. Oh, yeah, of course. Downstairs. I don't think I would like it. But I honestly would try blood pudding once. Solely to say I've tried it. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that I like trying things to say I've had it. Like it's a little I'm picky too. So I'm like going into it like fully thinking like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna like that. But I want to say I've had it. You know? That's me. Doing this wrong. We're wasting time here. I'm spending more time in this godforsaken place than I have to. Damn it. I always try to dodge on Carlos. But Carlos doesn't get a dodge. Carlos gets a punch. It is weird. It's weird indeed. A couple weeks ago, I was a big fan of this goofy little Food Network show called Worst Cooks in America. Um, the main host suddenly died like 2 weeks ago, just randomly in her shower. And it's kind of been weird to just like, it's like I'll get like random like old clips of shows and whatnot, like on my TikTok feed and shit. And like it's so weird like when clips of that show come up and I'm just like, damn, she just died. Right? Right? The only good thing about that is you wouldn't have to worry about what underwear you were wearing that day. Because you're in the shower. Every day you get dressed, you're supposed to think about what happens if you die that day and what underwear you have on. What if you're wearing your granny panties that day? It's a fear. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Rack's out here thinking smart. Where the fuck am I? Isn't it though? He's full of good advice. He's full of good advice today, isn't he? By the way, Rax, they met the sub goal. We gotta play Poppy Playtime in October. New fear unlocked.
Documents we're doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm God's gift to the planet.
Bard.
And I'm dead.
Fast car, Ethan!
Nice car, Ethan.
Is it here?
I think at the end of the month, I put it on the schedule. I want to do a circular saw only run of RA7. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. The only thing I'm worried about, I was doing a tad bit of research on it earlier, is how toxic jack fights are with a circular saw. But I think it'd be fine. People are, I was like, my immediate thought was like the boathouse jack, where he's like all mutated and everything. But other people are like, oh, what about Marguerite? I'm like, Marguerite's gonna be easy because you just get right up on her crotch and start sawing away. Jack, he moves around a lot and he's got the eyes everywhere. So, I don't know. Something we're gonna try at the end of the month, though. I think it'd be fun.
Better grab some gear. Sounds
Okay. Slowest, most boring part of the game for me.
now the fun shit.
It's the kill-all section. That takes forever. And they were too afraid of, like, graphic overload for consoles. That the bodies, look what they do. They just pop and vanish after a while. They pop and vanish after a while. Because that they didn't think that systems could handle the massive pile of bodies that you get by the end of this. Kind of sad. Tree, what the hell does that even mean? Tell me you got lazy without telling me you got, yeah. Play as a zombie. You're not wrong. You just didn't know you were playing as a zombie. It was groundbreaking. You didn't even know till the next game. Oh, ask March. I get it. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
We're advancing at least. I understand now. Come on, bust out. Thank you. Yeah, tell me you got lazy without telling me you got lazy. But no, 7, honestly, when you think about it the way Rax said, you didn't even know that you were playing as a zombie. Because you don't know that, spoiler alert for guys who haven't played it, plug your ears for 0.5 seconds. Ethan dies at the beginning of RE7. And you play all of 7 and all of 8 technically as a zombie. You play as the enemy while you're killing the enemy. Poor Ethan.
Almost got it.
Wait, what? I want to know how this shit appeared originally because we don't really know it from Village. I know, she was going to play in 3... Yeah, yeah. Well, I told her, spoiler warning, I told her to plug her ears. So you can't blame me. But yeah, they explain it all in Village. The Mutamycete was under the village at all times. Miranda lost her daughter. I know you knew. I know. And then Miranda went into this cave to pretty much off herself. And she found the Mutamycete and it gave her powers. And then she went on the lifelong search to find the perfect vessel for her Ava. And then that perfect vessel became Rose. It was just there. We don't know where it came from. Naturally occurring, I guess. I don't know if we ever find out. Capcom is not the best at storytelling, okay? Capcom leaves a lot of fucking loopholes in the world. Rose was too strong. Capcom is like the master of fucking loopholes. And plot holes. Capcom is the king at plot holes. There's more plot holes in Resident Evil than there is in Twilight or Harry Potter. And let's not forget about the fact that we forgot all about Blue Umbrella at the end of RE7, or we forgot all about what's happening at BSAA Europe. Speaking of which, I think I've been eating blue cheese lately.
Not even close.
There's a sauce at Culver's that I'm currently obsessed with.
Back.
And I think that it's got blue cheese chunks in it. Can we add blue cheese to the fishing pond? If you want. I've been getting Culver's signature sauce lately. And it's got a little bit of funk in it that I really think is like a blue cheese.
I'm not talking you out of this. Storage facilities underground.
Make it so it's all keels catches. I can't do that. I don't have those powers. She's the boss of the fishing game anyway, not me. She's better at it than I am. She's better at it than I am.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
We're coming up on the Paleheads, which blows my mind. We first see the Paleheads in the extra modes for RE2, right? And then they come back for the end of RE3 Remake. If they had the assets all along, I don't get why they didn't put Paleheads in RE2 Remake at all. I feel like they would have been like a good lab enemy, honestly. Healy got Troy. Healy got Troy. Now, did you actually look at the picture? Did I pick a good picture? Or are you just too busy freaking out that you got him? Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
Yeah, these guys. These are regenerating zombies that are technically, unless you've got the rocket launcher, they are only killed for good with the Magnum. I feel like they would have made a good enemy in the lab in 2 Remake. I feel like we should have got them instead of normal zombies or lickers. The lab should have been all pale heads or Ivies. Now someone's gonna come at me and say that that sounds too fucking hard, but in game, you need in-game enemies. We need end-game enemies for end-game. You got Birkin!
Dead end. No? Wait.
I just realized I don't think I've got the glitch going yet. Yeah, I don't. Okay. The only downside to this glitch, and it's not even a major downside, every time you switch characters, you have to redo it. Fishy, Johnny. Fishy. I had to be different. How you doing, Johnny? I keep ready to go down and get the other one. This is the second run where I forgot to go to the lower level. How you been, Johnny? How is life? Tired? I'm tired too. I feel like I've woken up tired every day for like a week now. If Ethan was infected with the mold, because the Bakers didn't become insane from the mold. The Bakers got mind controlled by Evelyn and Mia. Yeah, because he ate the cheese. Evelyn is what made them go insane.
Right? Here goes.
Because at that point, Evelyn had stopped taking her medicine, and that's why she was the grandma. Because she aged, finally. Yeah, yeah. He was always crazy. By the way, Chesney, were you in stream yesterday when Sherry ran 7? She used a mod for Mia, and I don't want to spoil it for these guys. But oh my god, I need this thing. But no, I need to find this mod and get it working by the end of the month. Keely is gonna flip fucking shit when she sees this mod I want to use. Like, I was kind of lurking last night when she started it and whatnot. And then, like, Mia came on and I was just like, girl, you need to warn me. That's, like, literal nightmare-inducing. It's fantastic.
Shit. He got away. What was he doing in here?
Somehow still shaking, right? Right? With Mia looking like that, I might have cured Zoe for once that round too.
This way.
But god damn, who wants to do an extra boss fight?
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Everybody say so long farewell to Tyrell.
Do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
The death cutscenes are kind of cool on this. They robbed Brad of it, but they do a good job with these.
Tyrell!
Why they couldn't have given Brad this treatment, I don't know.
Keep going. We're almost there.
He gone. Alright, about 5 more minutes and we'll be done with this. That wasn't Marvin. It was Tyrell. Marvin's been gone a long time, okay? Marvin's still at the police station taking a nap.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Remember, Keely, when you do finally play 2 Remake, Marvin is sleeping. You leave him alone. Okay? We don't disturb him when he's asleep on the bench. Okay? Marvin is sleeping. He had a very long day, okay? He went through a lot of shit. You need to let him take his nap. We don't interrupt people while they're napping. It's not very nice. Hey, Crimson! Thanks for the lurk!
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
When you're doing this legitly, though, like, these pale heads can be a problem. The first time I played, I'm like, okay, well, they're an indestructible enemy. So let's start shooting with the Magnum. And then Zoop was like, oh, careful, Panda, they regenerate. Sounds good, Keels. All I know, when Keels randomly stops fishing, she's passed out. We know the drill. And then everybody else uses that opportunity as a chance to slightly catch up. Kato phone's gonna fall on her face when she falls asleep. Probably. She probably wakes up with her phone, like, on the side of her face or on her chest most mornings. Not a bad thing. I can't tell you how many nights in my life I've been, like, up at night texting and, like, literally just fall asleep mid-text. And then phone's just, you know, half in my hands, half on the bed. And you, like, frantically start waking up and looking for where you left it. Can't tell you how many nights. That all y'all bitches? We upstairs. I try very hard to not fall asleep in Twitch. I try really fucking hard to not fall asleep while on Twitch. For that exact reason. I should probably be very scared of the fact that Keely is a mod and does fall asleep in my chat.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Mm-hmm. I think it's mid, high, low. There we go.
They're not a courier service.
Alright. Get the virus. 2 quick fights, then we're out of here. I can find where I'm going. There we are. Would be very awkward.
Your kit?
Yeah, ask for a second, guys. Too bad we don't get a better view of that, but look at that ass. The first time I played this, I didn't realize that we're just supposed to hold down W. I thought you had to, like, methodically press it as it pulses. Oh, almost died there first playthrough. Let's check notifications because I can't. I feel like it do be like that some.
What in God's name is this place?
Hold it as a yes. Yes, exactly. Just like I asked Keely if Robbie splashing all over his new computer was dirty. Mm-hmm.
Jill, is that you?
I love the sound. Rax, if all guns sounded like that, I'd be on board.
Nikolai?
I would understand your gun obsession. If all guns sounded like this bird.
What?
Turn my audio on?
It just sounds like glitched audio. It sounds awful.
It sounds great. Yeah. No, it's the other lady running around in a cat suit. Right? Hi, big boy. Oh, wait. We do this first. Sorry, I got distracted.
Now
I got too excited for the fun part. This part is really cool in the remake, though. Fuck it on Inferno. I like the ray gun.
Damn, it needs power. That, did you? How about some more?
Get you. You all done? He's all done.
Go ahead! I'll put you right back on your ass.
Did you not make it? You could have thrown your kit down.
One power source
Throw your kit down, do it again.
Since we're technically invisible, he can't, or invincible, he can't even grab us off of things. So why not just get it done quick? And then, for those of you that have never seen it, I saw this recently.
You think I don't know how to fucking
You guys ever seen what happens if you miss the shot on Nikolai? I know you have that, Steve. I think you were there when I saw it. I think you were there when I first saw it.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
What happens? You're about to find out, Gina. You're about to find out, Mina. Let's go.
Good
Kind of funny. It's kind of funny, and I didn't realize that it was possible. Let's go see Nikolai. Dinner made you sleepy? Dinner always makes me sleepy.
Nice car, Ethan!
Nice car, Ethan. Okay, so here's an autosave right here. The game will put us back right here after we miss our shot. You rearranged your room today. I used to love doing that. That takes a lot fucking out of you, though. Moving furniture is a bitch.
Knew you couldn't pull the trigger.
You do all that work, all game. One missed shot ends it all.
Yeah.
Now let's go in the game. Now, guys, imagine you walked away on Inferno or something for God knows what reason. Or you sneezed while you were taking that shot on Inferno. Yes. Where there's no autosave after Nemi. And you have to do the entire final Nemi boss fight on Inferno again. That hurts. It's just a meme right here because we're on hardcore, so who the fuck cares? But oh my god. I would cry, I would rage. I'd fucking uninstall the game if I missed the shot on Inferno.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
Hair is glitching into his cheeks. There we go, guys. RE3 hardcore difficulty. And this is the nuke that's gonna start RE9. And we'll pick up from there in February. Deaths 1. For the memes. Always for the memes. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Kyler is doing something called the Bunny mod by Hot Potato for RE2 OG. I don't exactly know what it changes, but her character is wearing cute pink bunny ears. And that looks adorable in itself. Thank you for hanging out, Mina. I enjoy your company. Yeah, the bunny ears look adorable in itself. So let's go see what this mod is all about. For those of you not already, make sure to drop a follow to make it back here tomorrow. If you're not already, feel free to join the Discord for all things Panda. Follow the socials and spam Kyler with all of the raids, with all of the pandas. Words are hard. First message is if you're subbed. Second is if you are not. Yeah, fantastic rest of your night, guys. Fantastic Monday. I'll see y'all tomorrow after karate. Bye, guys.
Haha.
Haha.
Haha.